Hey, it's Tuesday night, time for a Worship Express. Thanks for being here. If it gets a little bit loud, I think it's pretty windy outside, so I'm hearing a lot of wind in the sanctuary. So I don't know if you guys will be able to hear it or not. But so we are almost rounding up to the end of our Lent season, which means Easter is upon us in a couple of weeks. And I don't know about you guys, I'm feeling a little bit better than last week. Last week I was kind of dragging, I was kind of fading a little bit, and kind of the things that I had wanted to fast upon early on in the season, I was kind of letting fall by the wayside. So I feel a little bit fresher this week, so I think that's probably a good thing. But tonight I have a question for you. Have you guys ever had a secret that you really did not want anyone to know? I mean, that's kind of what a secret is, right? We want to kind of keep that to ourselves, kind of keep it hidden. Something that you would be really hurt and ashamed if it got out. And what if it was brought into the light and your peers found out, your community that you live in, your coworkers, your family? Maybe you didn't want your family to know this, and all of a sudden it was brought to the light. How hurtful that might be. And you know, it kind of takes me to the thing that happened last Sunday, not 2 days ago, but last Sunday. If any of you watched the Oscars, you know, that's kind of still been the talk for a while about the slap that they say was heard around the world. You know, I like Will Smith. I've always liked him. I like Chris Rock. I don't know them, obviously, personally. I know about them. I know about their work. But I don't know them. I don't really know them. But what I do know is that Will Smith was at a very weak moment. And his spirit kind of was not guiding him at that moment. He was allowing something else to kind of take over. And everything that I've read and listened to since then, he has stated that he is ashamed, that, you know, he wishes that that wasn't something that he had kind of stolen the moment from everyone else on such a big night and made the focus about something that he wishes that he could take back, kind of ashamed of. You know, that was kind of brought out into the light, something that maybe he had been dealing with for a while, and his spirit was weak, and he allowed the enemy to kind of take over and do something that, you know, he probably shouldn't have done in hindsight. So I think about that, and I, you know, my heart goes out to everyone involved. But anyway, moving on. So in that moment when we allow the enemy to kind of take over our spirit, you know, it's tough. And it's a weak moment, and if we have secrets that we don't want people to know, and then it is known, what do we do? How do we act? And how do we want people to treat us? So the story that I want to share with you tonight is in the Gospel of John. And what's happening is this is kind of the week leading into the betrayal of Jesus. And so the Pharisees are really kind of upset about this person people are claiming to be the Messiah. And they don't really like what's happening. And so what they are trying to do in this moment is draw him into a situation that he will be kind of tested. They kind of want to trap him and see what he will do in this situation when they are bringing light. They are bringing a very dark, deep secret into the light to see how he will react. And, you know, I've thought about this from different perspectives, and it does make me wonder if they just said this about this person, if they set this person up to catch her in an act of sin, to bring her to Jesus' feet. Anyway, this is where we pick up. But when Jesus went to the Mount of Olives, at dawn he appeared again in the temple courts, where all the people gathered around him, and he sat down to teach them. The teachers of the law and the Pharisees brought a woman caught in adultery. They made her stand before the group and said to Jesus, "Teacher, this woman was caught in the act of adultery. In the law, Moses commanded us to stone such women. Now what do you say?" They were using this question as a trap in order to have a basis of accusing him. But Jesus bent down, started to write on the ground with his finger, and they kept on questioning him. He straightened up and said to them, "If any one of you is without sin, let him be the first to throw a stone at her." Again, he stooped down and wrote on the ground. At this, those who heard began to go away one at a time, the older ones first, until only Jesus was left, with the woman still standing there. Jesus straightened up and asked her, "Woman, where are they? Has no one condemned you?" "No one, sir," she said. "Then neither do I condemn you," Jesus declared. "Go now and leave your life of sin." So I think that he passed the test. And you know what I love about this story is, first of all, I love the way that he spoke to the woman. But I also love the way that he spoke to those who accused her. And I think about how he said, "If any of you are without sin, then go ahead and cast the first stone." And not one of them was able to do that because they knew deep down they had some deep, dark secrets that they did not want to be brought into the light. And watching this woman be publicly shamed, I would hope that would give them some sort of feeling of, probably shouldn't be doing this. This isn't the right thing to do. Personally, that's never happened to me where something that I didn't want to get out was brought into the light. But I know that I have had to crawl back to the feet of Jesus and ask for forgiveness if I have acted in a way or said or done something that I wanted to take back. And so I know that feeling of wanting forgiveness and really, really humbling myself. The thing that I love about this, the other thing I love about this is that Jesus sees the woman, not the sin. And that is all these people were wanting to do, was point a finger and judge her for what they caught her doing instead of seeing who she really is. And so again, that takes me back to the Will Smith thing, is we can know about him, we can know about what we think we know about him, but the only one who really knows him is Jesus. And he's the only one that really, really knows us. So tonight, I want you, when we're done, first I have some lyrics that I want to read to you, but when we're done, I want you to go and listen to this song. And it is by a group called Third Day. And the name of the song is called When the Rain Comes. As I read these lyrics to you, I want you to think about Jesus saying this to the woman who's being accused of adultery and saying it to us, his followers. When the rain comes, it seems that everyone has gone away. When the night falls, you wonder if you shouldn't find some place to run and hide, escape the pain, but hiding's such a lonely thing to do. I can't stop the rain from falling down on you again, but I will hold you till it goes away. When the rain comes, you blame it on the things that you have done. When the storms fade, you know that rain must fall on everyone. So rest a while. It'll be all right. No one loves you like I do. I can't stop the rain from falling down on you again, but I will hold you till it goes away. When the rain comes, I will hold you. It's a beautiful song. It kind of has a Cat Stevens vibe to it. So any of you who are you're a Cat Stevens fan, it's a really, really pretty song. And I just imagine Jesus saying this to us, because bad things are going to happen to us in our lives, but he is not going to forsake us. He is not going to leave us alone. And he is going to see us, and he is going to hold us when we need it the most. So the rain's going to continue to fall like it probably is falling right now, but trust in him, trust in your relationship with him, and know that it's going to be all right. Next week is Holy Week, the week that leads up to Easter, my favorite week of the year. So I look forward to next Tuesday and seeing all of you back, and I hope you guys have a great week. Thanks for being here. Love you.